Ah yes, good old Paladins. It's been a while since the last time I made a video about this game. I think the last time I played this game was like more than a month ago. I didn't make this video right away because at the back of my head I was thinking I might come back to it. Maybe in a few days I'll come back to it. But then those few days became a week, that week became weeks, and then it became a month, and until now I don't even miss playing Paladins. So it's safe to say I officially quit Paladins. Before I continue in this video, I do just want to say I'm kind of sick. As you can tell from my voice, I'm kind of dead inside right now, which is probably the perfect timing to talk about Paladins because I'm also sick of this game. Get it? Sick. Shit. Shit. Keep in mind, I don't even have a script for this video, so I'm just kind of speaking from my heart here. I started playing Paladins around 2018. If I remember correctly, Fear got released around this time, and I was addicted right away playing this game. I invited most of my friends as well to play this game. I used to play this game at least 4 hours a day. At least 4 hours. And then I started watching YouTube videos, and especially Adrix over here. I'm sure most of you guys will know who he is. He was definitely the most popular Paladins YouTuber back then. His videos are so entertaining, they're so funny to watch. He was definitely one of the reasons that inspired me to do Paladins content. So yeah, I decided to do Paladins content, and my first ever Paladins content is about Tiberius. It was this video right here, and then after that I kind of just uploaded a lot of Paladins videos, and I think I've been doing Paladins content for like maybe 4 years now, maybe even 5 years, and this time around in 2025 I finally quit Paladins. So now you might be wondering, why am I quitting Paladins? So let's get this out of the way because it's the most obvious one. Is obviously Marvel Rivals. Ever since Marvel Rivals got released, I just got hit with a moment of realization that why am I still playing Paladins? It has good characters, fun characters, interesting gameplay. This game is definitely not perfect, but it's beyond like way better than Paladins. Obviously there's things that I miss, you know, like items or talents. Building your own loadout is obviously something that I miss as well, but this is not Paladins. I need to let go of those things because just because I got used to those things, it doesn't mean this game needs it as well. This is a completely different game and I absolutely enjoy it. It reminded me so much of when I started playing Paladins. I play it every day. I invited my friends to play it. I don't even know how much hours I have on this game, but I have quite a lot. Ever since New Year happened and Marvel Rivals happened, it just made me click. Why am I still playing Paladins? I just don't enjoy Paladins as much as I used to anymore. I don't want to force myself to make Paladins content if I don't even enjoy it, because at the end of the day, if I don't enjoy it, how am I gonna make enjoyable content for you guys? And we might as well talk about this as well, is the lack of content. This is worse for me, especially because I'm a content creator. When's the last time we got a new character in this game? Please, can we talk about this? I don't even remember who's the last character we had. Was it Nyx? Was it Kazumi? I don't even remember. It's been like, I think the last character we got is like a year ago or something. So what content am I supposed to make if there's no content in the first place? There's no new characters, there's no new maps. I think the last map that we got is Dawnforge, and I'll be honest, it wasn't even that good. The event pass is getting worse as well. Like, what is this? The battle pass back then was so good, and then they made it into an event pass, which I kind of don't like, but it's still good. And then the last event pass is this. Most of the skins nowadays are also just recolors. Like what am I supposed to do with this? And I hate to compare it with Marvel Rivals, but apparently there's gonna be new characters in Marvel Rivals basically in like less than 2 months. And less than 2 months there's at least what, like 1 or 2 characters. That is so much content compared to Paladins. And should we even talk about the AFK problem or the disconnect players out there? I literally don't even feel like playing Paladins. The gameplay you're seeing right now, the Paladins footage, are probably just old footage of mine. Like, this is not new footage. I don't even feel like playing Paladins to deal with the AFK problem. I feel like every other game there's gonna be an AFK, and I'm not even sure if it's their fault or like the server's fault, but there's just always a problem with this. How am I supposed to make a content or enjoy the game if we're always missing 1 or 2 players? I even remember back then most of my teammates are AFK, they're just bots. I'm like, are you saying that? This is stupid. And you know what's crazy? This problem existed years ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's been a problem for like maybe 2 years now. Like, why are they not doing anything to fix this problem? So many people quit this game because of this issue alone. And should we even talk about the matchmaking? Oh my good lord, like I don't even want to talk about this, I'll be honest. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. There's less players in this game. There's only like 3,000 players playing this game, I think. I mean, this is only on Steam though, so this is not very accurate. I'd say there's like less than 10k players playing this game. So the matchmaking is obviously gonna be bad if there's low player base, but it's so bad, especially in ranked. There's a reason why I don't even play ranked in this game, because it's just not worth it. Why would I play a game where I'm gonna have to deal with AFK problems, with the matchmaking problems, with the balancing stuff, and with the lack of content? There's literally no reason for me to stay in this game. And yeah, we might as well talk about the balancing, because it's pretty dog shit as well. I'll be honest, in some scenarios they do a very good job balancing it, but in the most part they're definitely not the best at balancing this game. Should we even talk about Ozon when he first got released? He was the most broken character like for the longest time ever. Should we even talk about Kazumi? Yep, I don't want to relive this, I'll be honest with you. Whoever thought of Kazumi's aimbot is like, I don't know, that was such a bad call, I'll be honest. But I don't know, there's so many people who quit just because of Kazumi. Like, it's obviously not a good idea. And not just that, just the general balance updates. Sometimes they're nerfing characters when they're already pretty bad, and sometimes they're buffing characters when they're already really strong, question mark. And these two are just gonna be personal. This has nothing to do with the game itself, but the game is done. I've been doing Paladins content for like 4 to 5 years, and I've been stuck at making content for just the existing players. So yeah, this is gonna be obviously personal take. If you're not a YouTuber or a content creator, this doesn't really affect you. But to me, if you're a content creator, this will obviously affect you, because why bother making content for this game when you're just making content for the existing players? There's literally no point. You're not gonna be gaining more subscribers or more viewers because you're making content for the same people over and over again. And even worse, they're most likely gonna start quitting as well, which means you get even more or less viewers and even more or less subscribers. And this last one, I'm not even afraid to say it, but I feel like the developers don't really care about content creators. If I have to compare it with like Marvel Rivals, for example, even Overwatch developers, they at least care about the content creators. Sometimes they give them like early access to the new stuff. Sometimes they give them free stuff as well. The developers for Paladins, at least for me, they never cared for me, I'll be honest. They never reached out to me. They never even gave me this checkmark thing, by the way. Although I don't really care about it, they never even bothered like, hey, I know you're a Paladins YouTuber, would you like to have this checkmark thing? I'm pretty sure they did stop giving out this checkmark, so that's probably why they don't want to give it to me, but it's still a token of appreciation. Like, oh hey, you're still making content for this dead game of ours, thank you for doing that. Here, have a checkmark, even though I don't give a shit about it. I do have some theory though. I think the developers kind of hate me on this game, I'll be honest, because I remember back then when they made like a content creator awards or something, I forgot what it's called, they never bothered reaching out to me like, hey, do you want to be included in this? Like, no, they never bothered once emailing me or anything to talk to me. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging over here or like I should be special, but I've been making Paladins content for more than 4 to 5 years. Some of my videos are blowing up as well. I think they know who I am at this point. And I think the reason why I think they hate me is because I make controversial videos of me kinda hating on this game. For example, I have videos talking about Kazumi over here, and I'm gonna assume they take this as an insult. But in reality, this is just me providing feedback. I think they take this as an insult. Like, I don't get it. Again, it might just be a theory. I might just be overthinking about this. And the reason why I got into this conclusion on why they hate me is because Ajax got the same problem. They never cared about Ajax as well, even though he's probably the most popular Paladins YouTuber back then. He gets millions of views. They never bothered reaching out to him, talking to him. Let me tell you guys a little bit of a story about him. Apparently there's someone copying his name and they're using his name to like scam other people. So Ajax messaged the developers saying, hey, can I have the checkmark because someone is pretending to be me scamming people? And you know what they said? no, you cannot have it. And you wanna know why they said no? It's because he makes this hate videos. So I think the developers, if you hate on the game, I think they're not gonna care about you, unfortunately. This is also one of the primary reasons as well on kind of why I gave up on this game. I had so much passion and love for this game, but I feel like they don't give the same love for me, even though my hate videos is usually just me giving feedback. So yeah, that is why I'm creating Paladins. Let me just fix this really quick. There you go. Let me turn Kirby around for you guys. So yes, I officially quit Paladins. I thank you guys so much for supporting me this entire time. I met a ton of awesome people out there. You know who you are. So can you like stay like this, you stupid shit? I do appreciate a lot of you guys sticking out with me for like the longest time ever. I know so many of you guys have been watching me for like years and years, so I do really appreciate it. But unfortunately, if you're only here for my Paladins content, so I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, you should probably unsubscribe, because I will no longer make Paladins content. Even if they make Paladins too, I don't think I'll come back to it. I might try it out. Maybe I'll try it out a few games and stuff, but I'm not gonna stick to Paladins anymore. So if you only care about Paladins content, unfortunately, this is where we part ways. But even if you leave, I do appreciate you guys watching my videos and like liking my videos and all that stuff. But I know a lot of you guys are watching me because of me, because I'm, just saying I'm like really special, So yeah, for those people who watches me because of myself and not really for the games that I play, then for now I will only be playing Marvel Rivals. In the future I will be playing other games as well. But for now, I hope you enjoy my Rivals content, but it's still gonna be the same old me. I'm still gonna be hopefully entertaining and hopefully toxic as shit. So if you like my personality and me being toxic, hell yeah, much love, bro. Thank you for staying with me. So there's one last thing I need to do. It's time to delete Paladins, guys. It is what it is. I love you guys. Thank you for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time. See you, everybody.